When do you recognize that you are putting your focus on other people and not putting the focus on you? One of the ways is that you are being a people pleaser. You are trying so hard to make other people like you. You try to agree with them, to show them that you have same interest as them, even though you don't have the same interest as them. You just say that you have the same interest as them to them, so they can maybe accept you more. But why? Why are we changing ourselves so other people can like us? We try to please our parents, our family, by getting that specific education to make our parents proud. It could be maybe they want you to be a doctor, so you choose to take that education just to make your parents happy, but you feel that this is not you. You feel that you are living for them and you're not living for yourself, because deep inside, you don't want to be a doctor. You feel in your heart that you have a bigger purpose than that, but you do it because you want to please your family. And if you choose not to have that type of job, you feel that you have disappointed your family, your parents, and you start to overthink about their opinion. And that is also a second sign that you are putting your focus on other people. The second sign is overthinking about other people's opinion. Oh my God, what do they think about me? Maybe you go out and you have a conversation with a friend, or maybe a new person, you're meeting a new person. And then later on, you go home and you start to overthink about whether they like you or not. Personally, if you ask me, when I was younger, I used to overthink so much about what other people thought of me. Oh my God, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? What do they think about the way I look? What do they think about my personality? Do they think that I am socially awkward? Do they think that there's something wrong with me? I start to overthink so much of these things, and I have noticed that the older I get, the less I care about other people and what they think about me. Because as I get older, I just have less energy to think about what other people think about me. Who cares what other people think about you, honestly? But it is just one of the signs that you put so much of your focus on other people. Third sign that you put your focus on other people and not yourself is that you are afraid to say no. You choose to say yes, but you deep inside you want to say no. No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't agree with that. No, I don't want to do that today. But you do it anyway because you don't want to please that other person, your family. And if you say no, they start to get angry at you. They start to feel disappointed in you. And then you start to feel bad about yourself. And that is just one of the ways people manipulate you. But if you set boundaries, they will do anything to guilt trip you into thinking that you should be ashamed of yourself for saying no. You are supposed to say yes. You are supposed to say yes to them. But personally, when I was younger, again going back to the past, my past story, I used to say yes all the time. Yes, I'm gonna do this. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, okay, I'm gonna do this today. Yes, okay, fine, I will do that. I will just say yes just to make the people around me feel satisfied and please them. But deep inside, I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I didn't stand up for myself. But I noticed that when I say no to people, I start to feel so proud of myself. I can actually just look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm so proud of you for standing up for yourself. And there's so much freedom when you say no and when you stand up for yourself, because you finally choose yourself. And choosing yourself is an act of self love. You say no, you set a boundary because you love yourself. Trust me, People will try to make you feel so guilty for putting yourself first. But that just means that these people are the wrong people for you. They don't love you. And you have to tell yourself that. It is very hard to hear that, but it is the truth that will set you free. If people around you, your friends, your best friend, your family, try to make you feel guilty for standing up for yourself and saying no, and because you are putting yourself first, they are not the right people for you. They are not the right people for you. They don't care about you. They don't love you. And no matter what you do, you will never be good enough to these people. So you might as well just say, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't agree with that. No, I refuse to do that. No, I don't want to take that education because that education is not the right education for me. It's not my dream career. I don't want to take that education. And yeah, your parents will be disappointed, but so what? It's not their life. This is your life. And one day you're gonna die and you will regret never following your soul's purpose. You will regret never doing the things that you always wanted to do. You will, when you die one day, you will regret never standing up for yourself, never saying, never setting boundaries, never following your dream life, never listen to your own intuition. And the last sign is that you are always giving, and you are always giving to other people, and you are never giving anything to yourself. You are always telling yourself, how can I make this person happy? But do you ever sit down and think, how can I make myself happy today? And you can make yourself happy today by standing up for yourself, saying no. Cut people out of your life who doesn't love you and who doesn't care about you. One of the reasons why we put so much focus on other people and less focus on ourselves is because we didn't receive any love during our childhood. Your parents didn't love you. Your parents made you feel like you were never good enough. And when you didn't receive love during your childhood, you will start to seek love in the external world. And you do that by trying to please other people all the time, because you hope that these people will accept you, validate you, and make you feel like you're good enough. And you expect them to love you back. But I have realized personally with myself is that most people, they don't care about you. They are too focused on themselves. In a way, you can say that people are very narcissistic. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I mean, they only care about themselves. They don't care about you. They only care about themselves and what other people can do for them. I will say that when you start to put the focus back to you, you will start to attract healthy relationships because you start to stand up for yourself. When you stand up for yourself and when you say no and you know who you are, people will find that attractive. And they can see that you love yourself because you stand up for yourself. People respect people who respect themselves. People respect people who set boundaries and stand up for themselves and say no. You put the focus back on yourself, you start to feel so much more confident. You start to understand who you are. I personally don't care what people around me think about me anymore. Because no matter what I do, no matter what I did, it was never good enough. So I might as well just put the focus back on me because they don't think about me, they don't care about me. Not as much as I did. I used to care about them so much. I tried to be so loyal. I start to overgive to people and I never gave any love to myself. So when I start to put the focus back on myself, I start to feel better. I start to feel more confident. When you stand up for yourself and you say no and you put your focus back on yourself, it is a sign of confidence. It is a sign that you love yourself. Another thing that happens when you start to take your power back is that you are not afraid to take up space. You are not afraid to say, yes, I belong here. I also have the right to be here. Because when you were insecure and you were a people pleaser, you were afraid to take up space. You would think to yourself, do I belong here? Is it okay if I'm also in this room with other people? You have every right to take up space. Who cares what other people think? If they try to push you away and saying you don't belong here, stand up for yourself and say, no, I have the right to be here. Just because you're insecure, your insecurity has nothing to do with me. It's not my problem, but I have every right to be here, just like you. And if you have a problem with that, that is your problem. That is not my problem. Go to therapy. You know, stand up for yourself. You will start to feel so much better about yourself. So, how can you put the focus back on you? One of the ways is set boundaries and say no, which we talked about before. Don't be afraid of saying no. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. It's very attractive. It can be very uncomfortable to say no and set boundaries in the beginning, but it is uncomfortable because it is out of your comfort zone. But the more you do it, the more it becomes your comfort zone because you are so used to saying no and set boundaries. Yes, your voice will shake in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. You just have to keep going and say, no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't accept the way you treat me. And if you continue to disrespect me, I will cut you off. And you say that because you love yourself and you will feel so much better about yourself. So that is one of the ways you can put the focus back to you. Another way the second way to put the focus back on you is check on yourself. Do a daily check-in. What do I mean by that? When you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, how do I feel today? What can I do today to become the best version of myself? What can I do today that will make me feel so proud of myself? What can I do today? Or what do I need today? Maybe it is meditation that you need today because you cannot think clearly today. Okay, that's fine. Take a moment to just sit down in a lotus position, put on your headphones and listen to meditation. It can help you to feel more productive, you feel more relaxed, and you think more clearly. Write down the things that you feel that will make you happy today. Or maybe it's something that you really need today in order for you to do a great performance for your next project. Spend some time alone because the more you spend time with other people every day, the more you start to forget about yourself. It is very important to spend some alone time just to think about your goals, what you want to achieve, how you can handle an uncomfortable situation next time. Spend some time thinking about the things that you have accomplished, the things you want to accomplish. And just write things down that you really like about yourself, and also write things down that you are so proud of about yourself. And take a look at where you were 5 years ago and see how you have improved. If I look back at where I was 5 years ago, I have improved so much as a person. I am not the same person as I was 5 years ago. 10 years ago, I was a people pleaser. I couldn't say no. I was so afraid of standing up for myself. But now I don't care if people don't like me or not. If they don't like me, I will walk away from them. Because I love myself so much. I am too special to be dealing with people who don't see my worth. You have to have that mindset. I am too special to be dealing with toxic people. A lot of people, they sometimes it's not because they don't like you, it's just because they don't like themselves. They're trapped in their own mindset and they cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. They cannot see the good things in life. So if they cannot see anything good in this life, how will they see anything good in you? They cannot even see anything good in themselves. So sometimes it's not personal. Don't take it personally. I really hope this video helped you today. And let me know in the comment what you think. And if you have any idea of what else I can talk about, let me know in the comment, and see you for next time. Bye.